Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one for you. So guys, we're going to go back to the world of pop culture. We're going to talk about the new Indiana Jones. Now guys, I called this. A couple of months ago, I made a video about how the new Indiana Jones is going to be trash. Right? All of the rumors coming out saying that Indiana Jones is going to have his goddaughter who's going to be some woke effinish chick that's going to be bossing him around the whole time. And then he's going to go back in time and his old self is going to help his young self. And then his young self is going to sacrifice himself. And that's going to erase Indiana Jones from history. And then, of course, his goddaughter is going to have to take up the whip and there's going to be a new female Indiana Jones, guys. They did it. That's what happened, right? And look, guys, the movie has got the early reviews, and guys, they are not good. Look, 80-year-old Harrison Ford's Indiana Jones 5 is a disaster. It might be the worst movie in the film franchise, guys. And this is coming from Fandom Wire, okay? And a lot of these, like, shill media that always try and say, oh, you know, if you don't like certain IPs, then you're some type of istophobe. So, guys, we're going to get into this article. But before we do, please remember to like, subscribe, drop a comment. It really helps keep this channel going. Hit the notification bell and check the community tab for when I go live. Guys, look at this. If adventure has a name, it must be Indiana Jones. And if catastrophe is a film, it must be Indiana Jones 5. What a mess, dude. Look at that. The electrifying escapades of the quick-witted archaeologists are about to come to an end with the latest installment in the Indiana Jones franchise, concluding Harrison Ford's journey as a character. Given how Indiana Jones 5 will be Ford's last run, as Indy paired with the fact that it's the most exorbitant project that Lucasfilm has ever embarked upon. That's right, guys. This is the most expensive movie that Lucasfilm has made. Imagine that. They spent more money on this movie than on a Star Wars film. Absolute clown world, right? One would expect that this movie would be at least decently successful, if not a raging hit. Unfortunately enough, that's far from the case. Early reviews trashed the film. James Mangold's Indiana Jones of Destiny had an early screening in France at the Cannes Film Festival, and the film reviews for the same are crammed with censure. Starring Harrison Ford as a titular protagonist, along with Mads Mikkelsen and Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Guys, where did this Phoebe Waller-Bridge person come from? I've never even seen her in anything, let alone anything good. I must have missed something, right? Okay. Along with Phoebe Waller-Bridge, the fifth and final installment in the classic adventure series has received mixed reactions at large. While some seem to be satisfied with the film, deeming it a conclusion of the franchise that's 4 decades old, the general consensus points to Indiana Jones 5 being the black sheep of an otherwise flourishing film series with an unflattering label of rotten. The movie has acquired a critic approval score of 52%. Which is the lowest tally of an Indiana Jones project. So this movie's worse than The Crystal Skull, which was garbage. And this is why the shill media, this is why Rotten Tomatoes critics, that, you know, they show out for any woke IP, right? The chief reasons behind the critics' disappointment seem to be the excessive utilization of CGI instead of authentic adventure sequences, coupled with a rather dull storyline. While Donald Clark from Irish Times compared it with an episode of a creaky, unpretentious romp, Time magazine's Stephanie Zarek reprobated the heavy CGI that turned the chase sequences into a mechanical charade rather than making them thrilling or delightful. On a less grim note, however, Harrison Ford's performance seems to have charmed critics, with the 80-year-old actor's last run as Dr. Jones is considered as iconic as ever. After production wrapped on the sequel to Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, there have been rumors all over the internet about how test screenings of Indiana Jones were a complete disaster. That is true, guys. It was so bad that they had to go in and reshoot the movie. The director, however, shut down such claims at the time. With the way things are unfolding, though, it might as well have been the truth. And guys, sidebar once again, they talked to some of the people that were doing the soundtrack, and they let it slip that they were doing reshoots, even though the director said no. Okay, but to be fair, the film hasn't even been officially released in theaters yet. So although early reviewers have weighed in with their mixed reactions, there's a solid possibility for Indiana Jones 5 to fare decently well at the box office, guys. I bet you it doesn't. I bet it doesn't, man. Clown World. Matter of fact, let's go. Look at this. Audience score. Critic score. A 50%. Let's look at some of the reviews. John Williams, he's the guy that did the score. And he let it leak in an interview, right? This guy says, what's vexing is a nagging feeling that there's a much better Indiana Jones film buried in there somewhere, but it would require a feat of archaeology or at least a rewrite and some judicious editing. Wow. Person says, this is not my Indiana Jones. Look at that. A MacGuffin is meant to be just that, an object that characters chase after in a story. What it is and what it does, it doesn't matter. So surprisingly, it does. And gives the movie its absolutely bonkers climax. Look at that. Look at that. Fine fan fiction. Employing much of what makes his character so special play out in new ways while very much embracing the past. Look at that. So this person actually liked it. But of course, this is going to be 1 or 2, right? Guys, this looks like absolute trash. It's a vast step up from the muddled mess of Crystal Skull. Well, it's not perfect. It's not a bad end. Of course, shill media, right? Oh, this is from Collider, guys. Look at that. The de-aging and other CGI of Ford's body only served to demonstrate that Dial of Destiny just wants to turn back the clock instead of doing anything new. It's a sad and safe ending for a series that once prided itself on big escapades and larger-than-life emotions. Dial of Destiny shows that some relics just stay buried. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The jokes, zest, and exuberance just aren't there. So instead of a joyous send-off, we get a depressing reminder of how much livelier his past adventures were. This is a big bombastic movie that goes through the motions but never finds much joy. In the process, despite John Williams' hard-working score continuously pushing nostalgia buttons and trying to convince us we're on a wild ride. Damn. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is a dutifully eager but ultimately rather joyless piece of nostalgic hokum. Man. Guys, this is gonna bomb. This is gonna bomb. And I'm gonna laugh, guys. We have to laugh at this. We have to point and laugh. Because when you have, like, look at this. Hollywood Reporter gave it a bad one, review. The Playlist. The Daily Beast. Look at all this, guys. This is gonna be trash. Who is this for, guys? Who is this for? That's what I always ask in all these changes to our favorite IPs. Who is this for? Because it's not for us. Guys, let me know what you think. Let me know if you're going to even see this. Look at this. It ultimately feels like a counterfeit of a priceless treasure. The shape and gleam of it might be superficially convincing for a bit, but the shabbier craftsmanship gets all the more glaring the longer that you look. Wow. Alright, you guys, let me know what you think. I'm not going to see this crap. I'm done. I'm done giving my money to stuff that I don't like and stuff that basically tells me to go F myself as a fan. All right, you guys. This is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Likes, subscribe. I'm out of here.